This shit buffering right now. Hopefully it gets its buffers out of the way.
Oh shit, you're good.
What up? It's your boys back at it again for another fight preview. UFC Noche. Also Saudi Arabia. Also UFC 300 and whatever. We're gonna preview all the fights. We're gonna start with the first fight. And who better off to start off Mexican Independence Day? Chihuahuas. Who you got?
UFC
Chihuahuas.
Noche, the greatest card of all time. Like the boy Dana said from the very beginning, top to bottom, we got a stacked fucking bill right here. Let's go.
This is UFC 300 Part 2 with just how amazing these fights are. It
306, my bad. Fuck.
whatever. Who you got here? Charles Raul Rosas versus the random Asian fella they found for him.
Well, obviously, fucking Raul Rosas. I think they picked this dude specifically for him, bro. I think Raul
Ah,
Rosas is gonna take him down, submit him.
simple.
Yeah, probably it's gonna happen probably in the third round. This dude's got a lot of fights on him, so he's got experience. He might fucking, I mean, he might have something up the sleeve, you know?
That would be awesome and that would be hilarious.
He's got,
Chiwiwis minus 1,000 now. Ugh,
dude, that'd
I
be a
hate that.
crazy upset of a loss. Somebody's losing hella money.
Yeah, I love Chi Wee Wee's 9-1. I think is he literally 18, I think.
He's 19 or 20. No, he's 19.
He's 19.
Yeah.
Okay, he's growing up. Um, this guy is the perfect style for him. He's gonna come at Chi Wee Wee's and throw bombs. He's just gonna duck under, get his takedown. He's too ferocious in there with those takedowns. He's mean with those takedowns. And like you said, submission, I'm going first round. I see a first round submission for Raul Rosas here.
It's showing the boy some love. Okay. Okay. That's a
Yeah.
quick one. That's a quick one. All right. Moving right along. Um, Edgar Chairez versus Joshua Van Jose. Getting to USA Noche, you know what I'm saying? Freaking fucking the boy Joshua Van. I would like him in this fight if it wasn't on short notice and if he didn't just get slept.
Mm,
Like,
very, very true.
I think he has way more skills than Chairez, but I think coming off that. I still want to give it to him. I'm still gonna give it to Van. I think Van's got way more skills than him. I think Van's gonna upset.
The Mexicans.
I mean the whole fight. I mean he's on short notice and it's a Mexican fight card against the Mexican. It's gonna be a huge upset. I think Van's gonna pull it through. He's got way more boxing skills. I think Char is basically the only thing he's got for him is like he's tough.
Yeah.
He's
Um,
really tough.
yeah, I'm the same way. I like Joshua Van here still. I think he's over a 2-1 favorite still, coming on
Oh
short
shit, I didn't
notice.
even know that.
And then what he got knocked out 2 months ago. And in that fight, I know Charles Johnson's a big flyweight, but holy shit is Joshua Van small in there, huh? Like
Yep.
he's a real 125er. Like
Well, he's going up for
people,
this fight right now too.
no, this is flyweight.
Oh, it's at flyweight? Oh, I thought it
So
was gonna
he's
be at
he's
bantamweight.
cutting he's cutting weight on short notice. Just got knocked out 2 months ago. Um, and I still think he's gonna win. I love this fool's boxing. Give me Joshua Van by decision.
Yeah, decision.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think probably by decision too. I think Charles is just too tough. Probably not going to knock him out. On to the winning
Exactly.
fight: Yasmin versus Caitlin Souza. I actually don't know anything about either of these girls. Fuck.
That is not a problem here. No one knows anything about these women, sadly. The only thing I know about Yasmin is she was super hyped up coming into the UFC and then got absolutely slaughtered in her fight. I believe it was a what? Was it even 10 seconds into the fight she got knocked out if you can scroll down?
20 seconds.
Right there, 20 seconds. Yikes. and Sam Hughes. Okay, it wasn't her debut. Oh my gosh. You see, I know nothing about this woman. Let's not waste too much time here. She's a huge favorite. She's the Mexican girl fighting on Mexican Independence Day, UFC Noche. And what is that? She actually has more TKOs than he has. She has decisions. That is cool. Give me Yasmin by second round TKO over this random Brazilian woman.
Yeah, we got to go with Yasmin just because I don't know anything about him, and Viva la Mexico.
Keep it simple, baby. Keep it simple. Moving on to one of my favorite fights on the entire card.
No, yeah, this will be a banger of a fight.
Yeah, I don't understand why this isn't on the main card. Um, this is going to be absolute violence, right? Manuel Torres, he doesn't fight often, but when he does, boy, does that guy provide some highlights. One of the most vicious elbow KOs you'll ever see versus Mota. And then Ignacio, dude, I've been watching him since the Contender Series. Lanky motherfucker, good power, one of the best KOs ever. Also, that
Yeah, with
spinning
that
wheel
spinning
kick he
back kick.
landed.
Yep.
Yep. So this is the fight. I cannot wait for this shit. And it says it's at bantamweight. Laugh my ass off. This is at 155. Do better, sure dog. Do better.
And freaking dude, remember we watched him beat the shit out of that dude
Oh
Giagos,
yeah.
whatever his name was,
Uh-huh.
dude. He freaking put an ass whooping on that dude, and I think that one went like three rounds or something. I think he finished him in the third round, maybe the second round. But the dude Manuel, we haven't seen him get out of that first round much. It's only been like one time. I don't think at all in
That
the UFC.
uh-uh. And that win from Ignacio over Giagos came round one. That's how vicious
No
the ass
way.
whooping was. You thought it was over rounds, but he got so whooped, he got head kicked in the first round.
Damn, I thought that was at least in the second round. Damn.
Yeah,
But he worked that dude.
yeah. This is the fight. It's not even getting like any attention, any type of special attention. The matchmaking almost is a bit ridiculous. I think you should have built both of these guys up more,
I
instead of
mean, they
having them
should
fight each
have
other.
been above the fight Irene Aldiana and freaking Norma Dumont. They just should have been above that one. And probably even above the Rodriguez fight, I think too.
100%. 100% this deserved to be on the pay-per-view. But I got Manuel Torres here. I like him with the finishing potential more. But Ignacio is dangerous. This is gonna be a crazy ass fight. Who do you got?
Dude, I got my dude Ignacio. He's gonna take it. It's gonna be a vicious first round, all right? The first round is gonna be crazy. They're gonna be throwing hands. Freaking Manuel's gonna be coming in like pretty like aggressive. Maybe not like super maybe not tackling a lot, but he's gonna put a lot of pressure. And freaking he's probably gonna tag up Ignacio, but Ignacio's got a chin on him. We've seen him take shots. He gonna be
Mm-hmm.
fine. You know what I'm saying? And then we've also seen him get into that second round, that third round, and he's still throwing heat. So I got my dude Ignacio. I think he's got and he's taller. He's way more lanky. He's a freaking 6'3" lightweight, I think. That's insane.
Yeah, it is insane. And then he's also, I've been hearing a lot that he's been training with Bilal Muhammad. Um, that's great if you're gonna fight some nut hugging bitch who's gonna ride your nuts all day. Yeah, bro, Bilal Muhammad's the best training partner you'll ever have in the world. You got a dude who's gonna only try and take your head off. I mean, the training with Bilal is useless there. You know what I mean? So, like, I
But
don't
no,
get
dude,
that big shout.
I think it's strategic, dude, because he's trying to stop a takedown. Like, yeah, Manuel Torres is gonna come in for taking his head off, but I think he's got subs. Pretty sure he's got a submission in at least one of his UFC fights, and he's just making
Hmm.
sure he's not going to the ground, bro. Yeah, right here. His last fight was a rear naked choke. That's what I thought. You
Look
see what
at
I'm
all
saying?
those round ones in a row. Look at all the round ones.
One fight went to round three.
That is insane.
Only fight in career.
That is crazy. The whole screen is one, but there's three. Oh my gosh. this is the fight. Manuel Torres is that dude. Um, I'm hoping for another vicious finish from Manuel Torres, and
But
I'm
so you
taking
think
him,
he's
and
gonna
he's in the
win?
parlay.
You think he wins if it gets out of that first round though?
We're gonna have to find out because he's never had a win past the first round, right?
Yeah.
So he better damage Ignacio in that first. He better use that energy well in the first. Hopefully he can hurt Ignacio, win the second round, and lose the third. That's what I think will happen.
Ignacio's finishing him in the second round. Highlight reel cam,
Ah,
baby.
I can't wait. I can't wait for this fight. This fight is everything a fight fan should want. And the next fight is a fight that every fight fan should hate. This is
Banger.
absolutely despicable. Being the prelim headliner, Irina Aldana versus Norma Dumont. Man, we're scraping the motherfucking barrel for these Mexicans, eh? My goodness.
I don't know, man. When's the last time Irene even fought? It wasn't that
36
long
years
ago.
old.
Or in December last year. That's a while ago. It's almost a year ago.
That is a while. Hmm. And Norma Dumont, I feel like I see her every so often on an Apex card. You're just seeing that thing bounce back there. That's all you're really watching usually. Um,
I'm gonna give it to
Grindy
Norma.
fighter. I think the perfect. Yeah, look at them decisions. Oh my God. Yeah. So we're gonna put Manuel Torres behind. It's literally the opposite. Everything on the screen you just showed me was a decision from Norma Dumont. That is absolutely horrible. Um,
And yeah, it's like, why would you do
she
that
got
to
KO'd
lead
by Megan
into your
Anderson.
main event? Why would you put a fighter that isn't gonna get a finish and not gonna get the crowd all hyped up before you bring out the main event? That's not strategic
The
at
main
all.
card.
That's not smart.
The main card. But yeah.
Y'all
And
need to give
then
me a call, UFC.
Irina Aldana has that great boxing, but she can get taken down. So now you're wagering one of your Mexican fighters, like you said, that's gonna lead into the pay-per-view, and she might just get grinded out and pushed against the fence and taken down for 3 rounds.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, time for the pay-per-view. Everyone pay $80 now. Thank you. So stupid. Give me Norma Dumont by decision. I'm taking a piss break. I'm taking every type of break during this fight.
Yeah, I got Norma too. On to Rodriguez versus Osborne. This is a dangerous fight, I feel like, for Rodriguez, bro. He's on a win streak right now, for sure. Um, but he's kind of wild
Hmm.
when he gets into those scrambles. So like when they get into the clinches and when he's on the ground, he gets kind of crazy, and I think that's where he could get caught. And Ode Osborne, he's clean. He got clean strikes and stuff like that. I think it's gonna be a super technical mashup on the feet. I think they're gonna be kind of slow, start off, feel each other out. But I also think somebody's probably gonna go get slept.
That's awesome. Yeah. I love this fight way more after that press conference, right? Having Ronaldo with
Rodriguez.
his shirt open, he's got the hat on, he's just screaming everything in Spanish. Um, Ode Osborne clearly not used to the limelight, clearly not used to the mic in his hand, had the same answer, like, keep that same energy, keep that same energy. Ode, you're the English speaker. Let's use your English a little better there, Ode. But Rodriguez, hey man, I heard that he gained a lot of Instagram followers after the press conference. If
Yeah,
he
of
can
course.
go out there on the main card in a spot he should not be in, get a finish on UFC Noche. I think this kid has the potential to be at least a little bit of a star because we have so little of that in the flyweight division.
No, yeah, if he can win, he'll for sure be a star just because he's a good talker, he's exciting. He's a little bit crazy. Everybody likes a crazy dude on the mic, that's fun. Um, and he's definitely got skill.
Hmm.
It depends on I wonder if that any of that got into Osborne's head. I don't know. I feel like maybe it could have, but he was speaking a lot in Spanish. Fucking Osborne don't speak no Spanish. You're not gonna know what he's saying.
True, true. But then also the whole spectacle of it, right? Like they're saying a whole world is gonna be playing and all this shit, bro. The Mexican fan, all you're gonna see is Mexican flags, everything in Spanish. The whole event is geared towards the Mexicans.
That's
That's in
true.
the back of your head as Ode Osborne, right? You are in complete enemy territory. The UFC wants you to lose this. You know what I mean? You're
Yeah.
fighting everybody. You're fighting everybody. Give me Rodriguez by submission, baby. I think he gets it done.
I think honestly you're probably right because Osborne doesn't seem like the type of guy to ha in his mind be like, "Oh, I'm about to fuck up your party, motherfuckers." You know what I'm saying? Like, sorry, Mexicans. You know,
Yeah.
he just doesn't seem like that kind of guy. So yeah, I think
Mm-mm.
Rodriguez is probably gonna win. He's gonna go out there with the fire lit under him for sure.
And all that like momentum, I guess, with all the everything's Mexican themed. Do you know what I mean? If there's ever a time where you go out and have a great performance as a Mexican, is now, is tomorrow.
Yeah,
So I have to have Ronaldo in this fight.
yeah, yeah. I feel it. And the next one, Zellhuber versus Ribovic. Zellhuber, that's a weird last name.
That is.
Who you
He
got?
reminds me a lot of Ryan Garcia. Look at that picture. You would almost think that's Ryan Garcia in that picture. I love Daniel's boxing. I love his range management,
Yeah, he's a
but
good
he's
kickboxer.
fighting very good, but he's fighting an absolute dog. Esteban Rudovic. His only loss is against a Russian whose name ends in ov and shot 100 takedowns on him. This guy is going to be a huge test for Daniel. They have Daniel as like a 2-1 favorite. I'm picking Daniel. I don't like him at 2-1 odds. I think this is a -115 at that. This is a scary fight for Daniel.
You're picking Daniel?
Esteban,
Why are you picking Daniel though? Like you think he'd
I'm
be able to
picking
stay on the
Daniel.
outside?
Yes, because his last fight, who did he even fight? I'm gonna pull it up right here. Francisco Prado.
Yeah.
Came from the same region as Ridovic, I think Argentinian or something. And Francisco just couldn't get to him. He just couldn't get to him. Every time he tried to get to him, he'd get tagged and he'd be out of range. Esteban's going to be wild in that first round. That head kick he did against Terrence McKinney was fucking vicious, dude. I love this fight. This is actually a great fight. But I think Daniel by decision.
I got Esteban by freaking KO, bruh.
Ah,
So I know the fight you're talking about, and Daniel did a good job on keeping it on the outside and stuff like that, but the dude he fought was throwing like coming in with like one punch, like looping hooks and like just like totally stretching himself out, just like not being in good positions to throw anything afterwards. You know what I'm saying? And that's not what freaking Esteban does, bro. He throws them combos and he's also putting that crazy pressure, you know what I'm saying? And like Daniel, he kind of likes to back up and keep his guard up a little bit. Dude, Ribovic is gonna freaking take advantage of that shit all day long, dude. If he just tries to back up and block for a second, he's gonna get combo to the body and then to the head. It's gonna be done for. I think second round Esteban KO.
that's amazing. It's definitely possible. That's why this fight is so good. Um, and it's kind of getting overshadowed from the odds, right? Like
Yeah,
everyone's just like, oh, Daniel, the taller Mexican kid, he's just gonna, outwork this random guy we've never heard of. Hey, man, do not sleep on Esteban. This could potentially be fight of the night or KO of the night, like you're calling it. So I'm taking Daniel by decision. Neither of them have ever been finished. I mean, they only have one loss each, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Um, but this is a banger fight. This is why the UFC is the shit. Because of Manuel Torres versus Ignacio Bahamondes. Because of Daniel Selhuber versus Rudovic. If this is boxing, these fools wouldn't fight each other till they're 37. You know what I mean? Like this is
yeah. Till they were
they're
both like
both
25-0.
yeah, they're both at peak condition. I fucking love this fight, but give me Daniel by DCG.
Shit. All right. On to the co-main event. Ortega
Should
versus Lopes.
Should be the co-main event. This is the feature fight, baby.
Oh shit, I'm tripping. We got the whole freaking other fight. You should be the co-main, but actually no. I'm excited for the Grasso fight, honestly, but we'll get to that later. But Ortega versus Lopez. Somebody called him Lopez on freaking UFC. That was crazy. I was like, what?
I
What are you
think it is
doing?
Lopez, and we call him Lopes. I think that's our name for him because I like
Really?
Lopes way better. Yeah, I think it's
I
Lopez,
mean,
but that's Diego Lopes, baby.
that's not how it's like I ain't met a Mexican that spells Lopez that way. The fuck?
There's a Z at the end.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Who do you think handles this? Old man Ortega or the young lion Diego Lopes?
Well, since Ortega came in looking like absolute dog dookie,
Like a bag of milk?
dude, like I think he was just smoking weed all camp, bro. That's
Th-
it.
This fucker is addicted to Fortnite when Fortnite has been dead for the past 4 years. Ortega, did you just hear about Fortnite? His whole like embedded thing or whatever was like, I just want to play Fortnite. I just want, bro, how old are you, big dog? Actually, let me look that up right now. T City is 33 years old. Um, Looking like a bag of milk, coming off of that sickness the day of the fight, and you're
Oh yeah,
fighting the savage emo kid who takes fights. Yo, props to Dan Ige, but takes fights on hours' notice. He did not need to fight Ige that night. That's
that was
who the
awesome.
fuck Ortega is fighting. He's fighting that guy.
No, yeah, I
Come on.
think Lopes has got it, especially because Ortega came in looking like dog dookie. Like his body looked so flabby. He just looked so out of shape and not ready to go. Like I think because he's not conditioned. I think if he looked conditioned, he would have a great chance of winning it on the feet for sure. I think if it went to the ground, that'd be crazy. I don't even know what would happen if it went to the ground. That'd be nuts.
Hmm.
I think he would have won it though if
Uh-huh.
he came in condition.
Yeah.
But Lopes he's gonna bring the heat on him, and I don't think his body's gonna be able to keep up with the pressure. That's just it.
And if I'm Lopez and his team, I'm seeing the fucking damage Brian Ortega has taken from Holloway and from Volkanovski. This kid can take a beating. I'm going to the body most of my strikes here. I want to melt that body. I want to bang hooks. I want to put straights right to Ortega's body and then come over the top. Because you're gonna need a fucking sledgehammer to knock Ortega out. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I hope Diego doesn't come out here like a bat out of hell trying to knock out Ortega because good fucking luck. I
Well,
hope he has a nice game plan here.
I mean, he can't come out slow or nothing like that, dude, because Ortega takes advantage of that every single time. As soon as like people just start kind of dancing around the ring with him, bro, that's when he starts piecing them up to the body, to the head. He's got good combos.
And then he just grabs him.
Yeah. So I think Lopes has got to put the pressure for sure. He's got to keep him on the fence, on the back foot, and then I don't even know how he wins, honestly.
I see a decision here.
I think he tries to take him down, and I think he tries to prove his jujitsu over his.
He
I think
better not.
I think he
He
really
better
does.
not.
I think he
If
really
he
does.
If he does, this fool needs to get smacked by every single person sitting in that fucking sphere. They done
Because,
paid so much money. If this fool shoots a takedown on Ortega, everyone with a ticket, smack that fool right across the face.
bro, he's Alexa Grass's jujitsu coach, bro.
I'm not
And
quite
he's
sure
also
how
one of the
to.
meanest motherfuckers on the feet. Ask Sadiq Yusuf how Diego Lopez's jujitsu is, huh? Ask that
But
fool how the
but
jujitsu is.
Ortega is supposed to be some jujitsu wizard, and so Lopez is probably coming out here like, oh, let me go prove my black belt.
I would absolutely hate that. I see Diego Lopes coming out mean in that first round, possibly hurting Ortega. And if he hurts Ortega and Ortega goes to the ground and tries to pull some Charles Oliveira shit, get your ass up. Get up immediately. Wins the second round. And I think in the third, Ortega flips the switch like Ortega does. Ortega only wants to win when he's losing. It's the weirdest thing about him. So I think he gets down Diego, but Diego survives in the third, and he just wins 2 rounds to 1. Give me Diego by decision.
Decision, damn. I got Diego by third round sub.
Ooh, ooh, that's a title shot, baby. That's a
Uh,
title shot.
and now on to the co-main. Grasso versus
Yay!
Shevchenko.
You talk about this because I'm about to unnecessarily shit on this, so I'm gonna need you to just talk gracefully about this.
Bro, Alexa Grasso beat the dog shit out of her in that first fight. That was a dope fight. Like, Shevchenko has always been this stand-up person that the whole division, even the 135ers are afraid of her and stuff like
Yeah,
that. The stand-up, the only person she ever lost to in the stand-up was Nunes. Dude, Grasso beat her ass. Okay? She gave her the hands. And then she took her down, subbed her, which was crazy. I didn't expect that at all. That was weird. And then the second fight, I think, was actually super tight. I think Shevchenko probably should have won that fight. It doesn't really matter, though, because either way, we would have got this third fight no matter what. So
yeah.
who cares? But so it's going to be interesting to see if Valentina actually decides to come and knock a bitch out tonight or not. Because I think Valentina definitely has like the power advantage over her. And the last time we seen her knock her out, knock anybody out was days ago.
Yeah.
So hopefully she comes in here to sleep her. I mean, I think she could because honestly, for skill, sharpness for sharpness, Grasso's boxing just looks too sharp.
That's kind of crazy, huh? Like you said, back a few years ago, we'd be like, who would dare try and stand on the feet with Valentina? Who would dare try and box with Valentina? Um, Alexa Grasso, I heard something. She changes her whole stance for this fight. So she takes away Valentina's best attack, which is that left kicks, right?
Yeah,
Kicks to the
a high
body,
kick.
the
Yeah,
leg kicks, the high kicks. She stands in the opposite stance so that that's mostly taken away, and now they're just boxing
yeah,
and Grasso's got the boxing, which is
yeah.
just fucking genius. So Grasso's younger. Valentina, they haven't fought for what, like almost a year now? What
Hey,
is Valentina 36, 37? She's
dude, their last fight
36.
had to be a year ago. September shit is almost
September.
exactly a year ago, bro.
So how old is Grasso? If you can just
She's not
pull it
that.
up
I was
there. I
31.
think you just scroll up.
She's 31.
Okay. So you're giving me the champ who was, probably 30 at that fight. Very close decision, knows that she has to pull away with this whole year of adding stuff. She's 30, bro. Valentina can't get better. We've seen the best of Valentina. She's been fighting for 20 years. This is the same as like the Adesanya thing. On the feet, you would think Valentina can head kick this fucking chick, but she just can't no more. She's too old. She's had so many fights. uh Even before UFC, she was like, Muay Thai and kickboxing and all this stuff. Um, Look at losing a split to Talia Santos too. I think Talia Santos is in the PFL now. Uh,
She won that.
Lauren Murphy? Lauren Murphy is
That was
fighting
when,
for a
dude,
title.
that was when they had nothing to do. They had no contenders, bro. I remember that fight, dude. They had this freaking crackhead coming in to get murdered. That was crazy. They did Lord Murphy dirty on that one, bro.
I wonder what the odds of that must have been. Minus 5 million for
Dude,
Shevchenko. My goodness.
had to be. But I'll
Um,
see everything before this fight in 2022. Shevchenko was freaking wrecking these hoes.
yes. That
And
was her
then
prime. That was
yeah.
her time.
And so
Beating Joanna, like, come on.
Alexa Grasso coming up like she did is fucking it's impressive.
Yeah, I like Grasso here. I like the boxing, like you said. The possibility of the submissions here for Grasso. She's got Diego Lopes in her camp. Diego Lopes is fighting before her. Hopefully, Diego can get like a nice finish and pump her up. Now it's your turn.
Okay,
Finish
so
the
we
show.
gotta
Bring
run
that
this
belt.
scenario though. We got to run
Oh
this
no.
scenario. So Diego Lopes loses. How does that affect Grasso's fight? You think she
And
wins it?
imagine he gets submitted.
Oh
Your
shit.
jujitsu coach
Yeah.
just got submitted. That's not good. Uh yeah, that wouldn't be good for your brain. But I don't know if it works too much because what was it? Adesanya had uh
Oh,
Gamrot losing to Hooker in a huge upset, and then Kaikar France beating Steve Ercik in a huge upset, and then he just goes and gets fucked by DDP. So,
that was a good fight
obviously
though. That was a good fight. Adesanya came out looking good. DDP was just better.
better and younger and more hungry. So give me Grasso to win, but I think it goes to a decision. I think we get another decision. And the Valentina Nut Riders are probably going to cry. It's another robbery.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think yeah, Grasso probably wins by decision. She probably lands like a solid 60 more significant strikes than Valentina.
Yep. Now, for the fight that we've all been waiting for, this is an amazing fight. Connor versus Habib 2.0. I cannot wait for this. Who do you got?
I got Sean O'Malley, bro. Sean O'Malley's gonna sleep this little hobbit. Freaking ever since I seen Merab get after I seen him get wobbled by Henry, I since he didn't fix that issue he has, I mean, I can't expect that he fixed it now because he got wobbled by the same shot versus Marlon. He got wobbled by the same shot versus like a couple dudes. I can't even think of them, but definitely Henry and Marlon wobbled him with like the same shot. He was in the same squared up position.
Yep.
In a squared up position against Sean O'Malley, he's gonna tee off on you. He's not gonna land one shot, he'll probably land two shots.
Yep. And those are
And
gonna hurt.
yeah,
Yeah. I love Sean O'Malley here. When this fight got announced, and after Marab's last fight, was his last fight against Henry, I'm guessing. Um,
Merab,
when
yeah.
he's yeah, when he's picking up Henry, bro, and he's dunking him on his ass and he's sticking his tongue out and he's shooting 500 takedowns a fight. I'm like, dude, Sean O'Malley is fucked. He's fucked. But then you give me Sean O'Malley. He was injured in that Aljo fight, but Aljo took it on somewhat short notice. So, they were both not at their best. So, kind of on an even playing field. Sean O'Malley wasn't able to wrestle for like 6 weeks before that Sterling fight. Imagine what that does to your fucking mental state, right? Um, sleeps him, sleeps him. Sterling beating everybody. Then 5 round domination over the only guy to get a fluke win over you. In the back of his mind, what if he lands the perennial kick again? What if my leg goes dead again? Oh my God, anything can happen. Cheeto can throw up a random high kick and knock me out. Absolutely destroys him for 5 rounds, showing he can treat somebody like a punching bag for 5 rounds and look good still. Marab, bro, good luck getting in. Like, to a good enough position to shoot that takedown because Sean O'Malley's going to be dancing like a motherfucker out there. And do you think he gets the KO? Do you think he can finish Marab here?
I think he gets a KO. I think it's gonna be devastating KO, in fact.
Ah,
Gonna be in the second round. Marab's not gonna last too long. Freaking even his coach, Marab's coach, Ray Longo, he was saying Marab's gonna have to eat some shots to get in what he needs to get in. It's like, bro, what do you
you can't.
bro? I know Marab stays eating shots when he's used to it, but bro, Sean O'Malley, he's a sniper.
Yeah,
He's gonna find that chin. He doesn't have like maybe the most power, but he gets you right on the fucking buzzer.
very accurate, right? The classic like Connor shit, the what, like the accuracy beats speed or whatever the hell he said.
Yeah.
Uh,
The accuracy beats like power and timing beats speed and shit like
yeah.
that. Some shit like that. It's pretty dope. But yeah, I think he's got way too many skills. He might get taken down, but the only way I see Marab getting a takedown is if he like presses him against the fence. But I just see O'Malley circling out of that every time, basically.
And then every time Marab takes you down, people get right back up. So literally Marab's entire game plan here is get his ass lit the fuck up, grab Sean O'Malley, and try and take him down and hold him down when he hasn't been able to hold down nobody. He takes him
Like,
down, they get right back up. He takes him down, he gets right back up. So his only way of winning this is tiring out Sean O'Malley and win. Look at that decision. Who did he TKO? Oh, he TKO'd
Marlon
Marlon. I'm
Moraes.
dead. Damn, that was only 4 fights ago, huh?
Dude, I know. I thought Moraes was out of the UFC way before 2021.
He's fighting once a year. Or I get no twice in 2021, but then 2022, 2023,
He
and
fought
at
three
the end of
times in
2024,
2020.
that's when he wanted it.
Well, I mean, he doesn't have to fight as much now because he's the number one
He's got his
contender.
spot.
After he beat Jose Aldo, freaking he whatchamacallit, his only fight was basically Aljo.
That's right.
He's
That's right. Yeah, and he just waited around beating everyone else.
like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait for him to lose.
I love this fight, man, because to me, it's the classic striker versus wrestler, right? Like, can Sean O'Malley use his range and knock out Merab, or is Merab gonna get the takedown, wear on Sean O'Malley, and win the fight? Uh, I don't know. I don't know. But if I had to bet on it, give me Sean O'Malley. This dude is just peaking right now. He don't miss. He just don't miss.
I'm not gonna lie, there is a part of me that does. It would be crazy because like a whole part of this UFC Noche conversation is like, what kind of a star power does Sean O'Malley really have? And how much is he really like bringing eyes to this fight? Because it really is riding on the back of Sean O'Malley. And it's like, really, it's not that much. He's a popular guy, but he's no fucking Conor McGregor, that's for sure.
Mm,
And imagine he loses this fight. What would that do to his star power?
That'd be detrimental, right? This is the one you need to win. No, the Aljamain Sterling fight was the one he needed to win because that was to get the belt. But Merab, everyone's been saying it. Merab is better than Sterling. He just is. He has a ridiculous gas tank. This fool is on so much EPO, bro. He will never get tired. It's ridiculous. So the only way to get him tired is by knocking him the fuck out. Dude, the way Marlon Moraes was battering him against the cage and just smacking him about, and then he comes back the next round and TKOs him. This fool is a fucking Terminator. And this is the test for Sean O'Malley. Fuck Umar. Fuck eh, Biggie. Who cares? This is the fight for Sean O'Malley. If he can get a highlight reel finish here, if he can beat if Topuria can beat Sean O'Malley, we run Sean O'Malley versus Topuria. I don't give a fuck. And put it in Spain, baby.
Who do you
Now
got?
that
Who do you got for this fight?
I got Sean O'Malley winning by third round KO.
Yeah. All the signs point to Sean O'Malley winning. I'm
But
going
then that
Merab. I gotta go Merab. I'm changing it up, bruh. I think he's ruining Sean O'Malley's whole career, bruh. All right. Sean O'Malley is about to get freaking. He's about to get knocked down a few ranks.
he's about to get cornered, bro. He's Habib took everything
Bruh,
from
that's
him.
what I'm
He took his
saying.
soul. After that Habib fight, he was never the same. He got absolutely humiliated. He got shown different hunger levels, right? Sean O'Malley ripping the fucking dab rig while he's playing Warzone. You think Merab Dvalishvili smoking weed and playing video games, bro? No,
That
he's shooting 1,000 takedowns in his sleep. That's what
dude
he's
is
doing.
freaking doing them Hindu squats 1,000 every day.
That's all he does. But that's the preview, boys. Give me Sean O'Malley by third round KO. And before we wrap up, let me give you the mystical parlay. You know I'm a gambling addict. Yasmin Urwegwi, easy win, minus 500. You're not going to like this one. Manuel Torres.
Oh my
Yikes, that's a
lord.
nail biter. Moving on, another nail biter. We're just nail biting all night because that's how we get our rocks off. Ronaldo Rodriguez. Give me Daniel Zellhuber. Two more. Give me Lopes. Let me top off the night. Sean O'Malley. $26, baby. We're gunning for the $300. 26 wins you 300. Cash it in, babies. We're winning big money this weekend. Bet on the Mexicans, baby.
You don't be you don't be biting that tongue on the Zell Huber fight, bro.
Definitely. I'll be biting it for most of the fights. I'm not confident in the Torres one, the Ronaldo one. So Huber, even Lopes, even Sean O'Malley. But fuck it. If it goes, it goes. So thank you, people, for watching. We love y'all. FTS in this bitch. Peace.
Yeah, be safe.